I just read an amazing short story called Mr. Island by Kristen Britton. I read it in the Unbound anthology edited by Sean Speakman. Generally, this anthology is really good. I've read several really good stories in here, but this one, I loved it. I loved it. It's called Mr. Island, and it's sort of sci-fi, sort of romance, sort of, I don't know, it's hard to categorize. But basically, it takes place in the 1870s. It's told by from the perspective of this woman in this small town, and basically she and everyone else in the town, they meet this guy who was found stranded in a storm. His ship sank. This takes place on the coast of Maine, by the way. Sorry. Um, a sailor found this guy in a sinking ship and he brings him to the town, but the guy is very deformed. He doesn't speak English. He just looks strange. They can hardly communicate with him, but he's very smart. He's clearly very smart. He learns some English, and he's very obsessed with getting back to his boat. And they try to explain to him, no, your boat is gone. Your boat is destroyed. It's under the water. Like, it's a goner. And he keeps telling them, like, no, no, my boat is okay. I just need to bring it up. So he goes through all this effort to get his ship out of the water. In the meantime, he spends several months in this little township. He starts to sort of fall in love with this lady there in the town, and it's just very interesting. It's a little bit slower pace. There's not like a lot of action or anything like that, but it's very satisfying, and it's the kind of story that I feel as a reader of fantasy and science fiction, you'll kind of know what's going on, but none of the characters in the story know what's going on. It's very cool. It's got this ending that's it's not a twist. I mean, I saw it coming. I think it's pretty clear to see what happens or what's going on. Some people might think it's a big twist at the end, but I'm pretty confident you can see what's happening at the end. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody in this video, but I really recommend it. I really enjoyed it. It's one of those stories that I normally really like a twist ending. I like to be shocked at the end and say, "Oh, that makes so much sense," kind of thing. But this is the kind of story that, even though I saw the ending coming from very early on, it was told so well that I found it really satisfying. It was just a great story. So I highly recommend it. You can read it in the Unbound anthology, and you can probably find it in other places. I don't know. Look it up.